Tony, what do you think you kind of learned about your team this weekend?
I think this is close to simulating an SEC weekend, and I think we learned some good things and some bad things. We got some depth, fortunately, positionally, and on the mound. Bringing some guys along slowly on the mound, too. I think the depth will increase once we get guys, stamina built up a little bit, pitch count, all those things. Also, it's an emotional team, and I think that brings them close together, and it helps us in certain situations, but it can also hurt you if you don't control that emotion.
With Blade out, obviously Drew and Chase are going to have to step up this year. Both of those guys I thought on the big stage this weekend were outstanding. Your thoughts on Drew today?
Yeah, if you're talking about like step up, as far as fill a role or rise to the challenge, not worried about those two guys at all. They're different freshmen. I'd say they're even a little more advanced than Blade in just their routines and their professionalism, and Blade was excellent. Now, all three have really good stuff, and you can rank them however you want, but I think they've got good enough stuff to compete for us. But overall, I think they're mature for freshmen, and they know how to compete the right way and go about their business, which is incredibly important for pitchers with their routines.
Speaking of freshmen, more today, it seems like a classic example of guys just really taking advantage, taking the bull by the horns of the opportunities he's given.
Yeah, we've had other guys too. Jared Dickey, it's a catch-22. A coach gives you an opportunity. You can't be squeezing the heck out of the bat. If I don't get a hit, I'm not going to play again. But in the same way, you got to go about your business that kind of takes advantage of the opportunity or seizes the moment. And we've had several guys do that. But Beamer did it from day one when we gave him the ball on Sunday. We were TBA the first weekend. And again, even though his pitch count wasn't built up to take us into the 6th or 7th, he's just got the presence and the approach that we're looking for. And if the results are up and down a little bit, we can roll with that. But again, he's got what you're looking for in a starting pitcher.
Bats were more productive the last 2 days than on Friday night. Just what you see out of them the last 2 days.
But I thought they were good against Hansen, and I don't like saying it because he's on their team, but no one's really done that well against them. And I thought we were in a position to score more than we did. And then when they went to their pen, again, our bats were competitive. We were having to play from behind. So the results were better the second 2 days. I'd say if there's any difference at all, our guys were a little less, jacked up, which, again, you can't come to the park asleep, but, you can't be at an 11. Drew Gilbert as a freshman was at a 12. We need him kind of at a 9,
Is it safe to say at this point, you talk about some of the pieces you've moved in and out in the lineup. Safe to say right now you've just got a situation, a good problem to have. More guys you want to get ABs that you just don't have ABs to give.
Yeah, we don't know. And Friday you lose, you go home as a coach, and you think you did things wrong, and it cost the team, which is fine. You sit down and you analyze a little bit, especially since it's early in the year. You don't want that in May. You want to win and lose with your best guys. And I don't know that we necessarily didn't on Friday. They were a better team than us. But, everything's kind of up for sale right now. And again, we got guys seizing the opportunity, but I don't think the doors are shut on several roles for our team, which should be exciting for the guys when they come to the park for practice or game.
We talk about guys taking step up to the different roles. Jarrell hit the ball really hard all weekend. What are you kind of been seeing from him the first couple of weeks?
One of those guys. He was not our starting second baseman until the day of our opening day for various circumstances. And the kid plays with a lot of passion. And when he's focused, he's electric. He's always loose. He loves playing baseball as much as any kid on our team. But when he's also focused, it's a dangerous combo. And I think he's kind of brought that every day. And again, as a hitter, you're not going to hit 1,000, but he's been a really effective for us at second base. And I know he thinks he looked like Javi Baez on that delay steal. Him and Russell did a great job on that because it was a great move by them, and we just happened to get the guy out.
You learned anything about McLaughlin this weekend?
Yeah, I think he's got a little attitude right now to him that he sees there's a role and he wants a better. And again, that's up for opportunities. So for him and some other guys. So I think he's the guy that we trusted last year, in several SEC situations with the game on the line. He just needs to go out there and let his stuff fly because it's pretty good stuff. And at times we've sat over here wondering, is he throwing with conviction or, how much is he getting after it? Not a kid that wears it on his sleeve, but the 2 times he got the pitch here on a very big stage, he was not timid.